Toronto's #1 hit music station.
KiSS 92.5.
When you get on the phone with your mom and you're in a city like Toronto and she's back home, does she still mom you?
Tries to. You okay? You think all right? You know, if there's anything you're worried about, you can call me. I'm like, Mum, I'm fine. I'm 28 now. I kind of know everything that goes on in life, I think. Yeah, but if you need any help, let me know. I'm like, Mum, it's fine. What about you cleaning your clothes? Have you cleaned your clothes? Yes, Mum, I've cleaned. Have you sure? Yes, Mum, I've cleaned. Okay. You've got enough pants? Yes, Mum, I've got enough briefs. Yeah, it's fine. So, yeah, it's all that sort of stuff.
I'm glad it's not just me.
Mums do that.
It doesn't stop, does it?
Well, because, I think we'll be the same when we have kids. I think we don't realise yet. We kind of like, Mum, stop nagging me. But then when we have kids, we're going to 100% do the same thing.
Yeah, I think it's that thing that you don't get until you're a parent.
You don't get. No, I've had so many arguments with my parents, and they'll go, "You don't understand. When you're a parent, you'll realise." I'm like, "Well, I'm not a parent, so I don't realise yet." And then I'm like, "Well, I think when you realise when you have a kid that they've looked after me for all their life for 20 years. That's a long time, 18 years, whatever it is, till I get old enough to sort of fend for myself. I think when you then go away from that, my mum and dad call me and text me all the time. I mean, the freakiest thing I've ever experienced with mum and dad was when they started becoming a little bit younger. Like they started trying to be a bit more cooler. Mm-hmm. So they both signed up to Twitter. Oh. And if you follow my dad on Twitter, he is like the devil. He's bad.
Really?
Yeah, he's not a good person to follow on Twitter. He abuses people. Like he just he's not happy. Well, he's not in a bad way, but if someone says anything bad about me, whoa,
really?
Yeah, he's the most embarrassing dad ever. And then when I lost the Brit this year, I lost the Brit Award. I was tipped to win it, but I didn't win it, and a guy won it called Ben Howard, who's unique, very talented guy, deserved to win it. And my dad was just like, I'm not happy. This is a disgrace. I'm disgusted.
Now, does the British media pick that up and plaster it all over the front page?
Yeah, they didn't blast over the front pages, but he got a few column inches, and my dad was quite embarrassed, to be fair to him. But what was really funny is one night I was in my living room in my parents' house, and we sat there watching telly, and it's quite, just watching normal night in, not talking about anything, just sat there watching telly. And I'm flicking through on my phone, checking Twitter, and my mum's tweeted saying I wish I had the iPad tonight, but someone else is using it. And my dad's across the room with the iPad, so my dad then tweets back across the room whilst we're sitting there, no one's talking. Well, if you'd have asked for it, I'd have given it to you, but you didn't. Then my mum was like, well, you've been hogging it for 2 hours. I didn't think you'd use it. And we're having a Twitter argument.
And you're nobody's saying anything to each other.
No. It was and then I tweeted going, you guys are pathetic. I'm sat in the same room as you. Why don't you talk across the room? This is ridiculous.
So how long is it before you get a reality show with them?
Well, I don't know. Never.
I mean, seriously.
I never. I can't. I would hate it. But my parents are great. But, talking about that mothering thing, they're always around.
Toronto's #1 hit music station.
KiSS 92.5.